Georgia, number 15, Sebastian Lee. At guard, 5'10", a senior. From the blue, number 21, Dave McCray. At forward, standing 6'3", a graduate student from the STL, number 23, Josh Webster. And the man in the middle, 6'4", a senior from Shenandoah, number 24, Carl Moore Jr. The Gorillas are led by head coach Chris Bunch in his 23rd season. He's assisted by Mike Senior, George Little, Craig Williams, and Toby Bradfish. And now, fans, are you ready for some SLIAC hoops?
Underway here at Grand Gymnasium. Webster Gorlocks are taking on the Principia College Panthers. Webster heads into this game with a 500 record, sitting at 11-11, taking on the 4-18 Panthers. Though Webster only has an 11-11 record, they are 10-5 in the conference, which means they are in third place altogether. Principia, on the other hand, 1-14 in the SLIAC. There's a pause in the game. Not quite entirely sure what it's for. All brought up by Simon. Bobby Alford now gets it inside. Hoffman. Parker driving inside, gets the layup to fall. Sykes couldn't quite guard him. Gabe McCrary now bringing it up. McCrary inside look to Moore. Reed thinks about the midi. Inside look, Moore gets himself open, great move, and gets the easy lay. Carl Moore did a little shimmy. The ball around his belly, and he's fooled the defender, getting an easy two. Alford now looking for someone to pass to. Parker, outside look, Cockburn. Back to Alford. Alford driving in, floater tipped away by Carl Moore Jr. Reed on the fast break. Thinks about coast to coast. Attempted pass to Moore, couldn't quite be effective. Principia will retain possession of the ball. Driving inside. Pass intended for Hoffman, stolen by Moore. Reed goes up for the board, can't quite get it. And a foul will be called on Carl Moore Jr., possibly over the back. Principia will have possession of the ball. All being brought up, Nolan Simon. Screen by Alford. A bit of a mismatch in the paint. Cockburn puts up a three, doesn't get it to fall. Nice athletic rebound from McCrary. Reed. Sykes for the tray. Can't quite get it, gets his own board. Great way to stay inside. Explosive. Jamard Sykes the second. Shoots the three, laser focus on the ball, gets his rebound, gets a hop step layup, made it look easy. Cockburn for his second three attempt. That one does fall. Principia taking the 5-4 lead. Prairie gets it over to Luster. Luster touching the ball for the first time this game. Moore bullying his way to a two. Inside. Shot put up by Simon. Doesn't quite fall. Carr Moore with the rebound. Webster bringing it up. Gets the Reed. Reed to Sykes. Sykes wide open. Finally someone smartens up and defends. Reed pulls up for mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Alford practically gets it falling into his hands. Simon now dribbling up the court. Cockburn inside to Alford. Alford driving in on Moore. Pass is going to go awry, but it is saved by Isaiah Parker. 10 left on the shot clock. Simon one-on-one with McCrary. Screen is effective. McCrary falls to the ground. So does Simon, but Simon will get the bucket off. McCrary getting it to Moore. Moore. Hand off to Sykes. Stolen away by Simon. Simon now on a fast break. Sykes almost there with a monster swat. Principia up 3 now. McCrary to Luster. Luster looking to put up his first shot of the game. Pass back to McCrary. Moore inside look. Double team. Gonna get fouled. It's gonna be on Kingsley Cockburn.
Principia's number 12, Kingsley Cockburn. His first, team first. Substitutions entering for Principia, number 1, Jordan Williams, and number 4, Eaton Smith. In for your Gorlocks, number 1, Alpha Diallo.
Alpha Diallo coming in for the Gorlocks here. He's gonna get the ball. Pass it over to Moore. Moore loses control of the ball. Finds his handing and gets the layup. Cutting the deficit to 1. Back and forth game so far between these two teams. That's a 3 ball, and it's gonna fall. Isaiah Parker, nothing but net. Diallo hands the ball off to Sykes. On the plays now. Diallo inside to Moore. Driving baseline. Got right to Reed. Great pass from Moore to Reed to get the 2. Simon is bringing it up. Parker now at the top of the key. Simon back over to Parker. Parker takes another one. And he gets it to fall. Isaiah Parker. Second 3 of the game. Coach Bunch is going to call a timeout. We will be right back. Principia up 5. Back underway. Gorlocks down by 5 here with 14:33 left to go in the first half. Sykes one-on-one situation with Jordan Williams. Gets the Moore inside look to Reed. Reed is gonna have himself another layup. Lots of paint scoring for the Gorlocks so far in this one. Williams to Simon. Simon looks for Eaton Smith. Can't quite get it though. Parker though. Fake pass. Tipped away by Luster. Luster. Inside defense, sorry. Gonna be called on. A foul though. Bobby Alford.
At the line for Principia, number 2, Bobby Alford III.
We'll head to the line. First shot's gonna fall for Principia. 1 of 2, but it's rebounded by Eaton Smith. Principia gets possession back of the ball. Williams now to Smith. Smith looking for a pass. Back and forth, Williams and Smith. Smith over to Parker. Inside look, Alford. Outside look. 3 ball doesn't fall for Principia. Battling around for the rebound and finally gets eaten up by Eaton Smith. And he's gonna get himself a bucket. Sykes over to Reed. Reed now, passing Luster back to Reed. That's a ball movement from the Gorloks. 10 left on the clock now. Luster looks in for a shot. Diallo not gonna be able to hit the 3. Thought he got fouled there on the shot. Smith. Back and forth passing now between Smith and Williams. Parker now. 3 ball, Smith. Not gonna fall. Rebound by Alford. Driving inside. Scrimmage underneath the basket. Not gonna happen. Reed. 2-on-1 with Diallo coming down the court, and he's gonna get himself yet another bucket. Gorloks only down 4 here so far, almost halfway through the first half. Inside look for Alford, gets it past Moore. Quite a surprising matchup there. Diallo though. Gets it over to Reed, back to Diallo. Back and forth, inside look Moore. Foul is going to be called.
Foul call against Principia is number 4, Eaton Smith. His first, team second. Substitutions entering for Principia, number 15. Into your Gorloks, number 2, Jonah Hibbert, and number 35, Justin Hugo.
Justin Hugo now in the game for the Gorloks as Reed's gonna pull up. Heavily contested for the mid-range, not gonna get it to fall. Jonah Hibbert also in for the Gorloks. Pass is going to go to Demetrius Torrance. Simon puts up the mid, gets it to fall. Diallo looks for Hugo. Hugo's gonna get it. Hibbert now. Screen set by Hugo. Hibbert can't get the 3 to fall. Originally rebounded by Smith, stolen away by Diallo. Now Reed driving in for the bucket, not gonna get it to fall. Back and forth, possession arrow in this one. Alford shot not gonna fall, heavily contested by Hugo. Diallo gets to Luster. Seems like the game plan for the Gorloks is either feed it down low to the big man or get a 3 off of a screen. Doesn't seem like there's an in-between. Back and forth between Torrance and Simon. Finally gets it to Alford. Williams puts up the floater and gets it to fall. Jordan Williams, the sophomore from CBC here in St. Louis. Oh, hands it off to Reed. Reed, another pull-up from mid-range. Doesn't fall. Gotta give credit to Principia's defense, especially when it comes to Sebastian Reed. It seems like Sebastian Reed really likes that right corner of the free throw line, pulling up from mid-range. And every single time they have someone there defending it. Lots of credit to Coach Dominguez as a timeout is called, and we'll be right back. Game now back underway for the Gorlocks as a new substitution coming in for Webster. It's going to be Jacob Schaefer now. Pass inside to Hugo. Hugo fighting through contact, gets it to fall. Cuts the lead to 10 now. Principia off to a very hot start. Looking to finally win their second in-conference game of the year. Pass from Hoffman intended for DeMontrell Jones, but it's going to be tipped away by Sykes. Now here's something you don't see very often. Carl Moore Jr. and Justin Hugo on the court at the same time. Normally when one's off, the other one's on, but this is one of those rare moments where we get to see both big men in action. Double team look from the Gorlocks. Beautiful floater from Williams as Carl Moore was just right in his face and he still got it off. Hibbert calling plays. Sykes to Hugo. Hugo fakes the three ball. Moore to Hibbert, back to Hugo. Hugo looking inside. Not gonna fall. Schaefer cuts around, 2 seconds on the clock. Tipped away by Principia, and Principia is going to get possession on the shot clock violation. Jones is bringing the ball up for Principia. Back and forth around the top for the Panthers. Ball almost hits one of our Gorlock cheerleaders. There will be possession for Webster. Hibbert getting Schaefer, inside look. Moore is going to lose it, and a foul is going to be called.
Against Principia's number 30, Charlie Hoffman. His first, team 30.
Back underway now, Schaefer looking for a possible lane, gets it to Moore. Sykes now. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Hibbert cuts in. Hugo gets it to Moore, and Moore is gonna get it to fall through the contact once more. Hibbert trying to slap it away, but ends up slapping it right back into the hands. And Justin Hugo. Huge block from Hugo on Hoffman. Principia will be getting the ball back under their basket. 14 seconds left on the clock. Tipped away by Sykes on the inbound. Got right to Hugo. Gorlak's back in possession of the basketball. Applying the pressure. Hibbert to Sykes, back to Hibbert. Inside to Moore. Backing down. Hibbert now. Schaefer. Great ball movement from the Gorlaks. Carl Moore can't get that one to fall. Back and forth along the top of the key. Deep three from Torrance. Doesn't get it to fall. Great rebound from Jordan Williams. Pulls up from mid-range. Principia now up 12. Sykes to Schaefer. Schaefer. Hugo. And a travel violation called on Hugo. Hugo and Schaefer coming off the court for the Gorlaks. Sebastian Reed. Sorry, McCrary and Luster now coming in. Torrance, Simon thinks about it, gets it back to Torrance. Lots of fake threes. This one's real, though. Simon gets it to fall in the face of Sykes. 15-point lead now for the Panthers. Luster pops a three. Can't get it to fall. Unlike the women's team, today is not the senior day for the men's team. That is going to be coming next game on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, because if this was senior day for the men's team, it would not be such a happy occasion right now. Three ball, misses right. Snatched out of the hands of Torrance by Moore. Gets it to Sykes, who fakes the pass out, layup, bouncing and rattling, and gets through. Simon now calling for a play. Parker now. Gets back to Simon. Simon looking to cut inside. McCrary not going to let it happen easily, but the bucket still falls. Nolan Simon. Sykes doing everything he can to shake off the defender. Pulls up for three, gets it to fall. Trey party for Jamard Sykes the second. That's out Parker, fakes the three, drives inside. Gets blocked by Carl Moore. Absolute rejection, just like me yesterday and Valentine's Day. Hoffman called with the foul, and he's going to be taken out of the game. Two substitutions for Principia. To be Alford and Smith coming in. McCrary looking for somewhere to pass it. It's going to have to chuck it up caught by Luster. Luster gets it over to Sykes. Back to Luster. Great pass by Moore inside, tipped back in by Sykes. Nice putback from Sykes. 3 minutes now left here in the first half. Alford. Hand off to Simon. Drives inside and a foul is called. Looks like it's gonna be on Gabe McCrary. Slipping away. Great timeout called by Sykes. Amazing situational awareness, realizing he's not going to be able to make the pass. Timeout called by the Gorlocks. We will be right back. Now underway. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half of this one. Webster down by 10 to Principia College. Moore stutter step. McCrary looks for a lane, gets it over to Diallo. Diallo looks like he got fouled on the shot. Diallo looking for it. The ref just shakes his head and smirks. McCrary inbounds. Tipped out by Cockburn. Something being debated here on the court. Finally, a substitution's coming on. Diallo passing it inside to Moore. Moore gets it to McCrary. Swings it to Sykes. Inside look Moore. 5 seconds on the clock. Moore puts up a long range for him. Not so long range for anyone else, but it does not fall. Simon gets it to Alford. Simon back in the corner by McCrary. They're going to drive inside. Puts up the shot and gets it to fall. Great shot there. Once more, Nolan Simon. Reed back to Diallo. McCrary. Reed pops the three. Does not count. Simon, though, getting another rebound and dribbling it back up the court. Cooking up. Misses the 2. Rebound by Diallo. Looking like he wants to go coast to coast. Not going to get it to happen. Passes it to Sykes. Inside look, Moore puts it up. Not going to fall. Great rebound, though. Again, not going to fall. This time recovered by Principia. Almost stolen away by Moore. Alford's going to put up the floater. Not going to fall. Reed now. 2-on-1 situation. Layup falls. No, it doesn't. Back and forth. Finally, after 2 offensive rebounds, Alpha Diallo is going to get fouled on the play.
At the line for 2 shots, number 1, Alpha Diallo.
First one for Diallo is going to fall. Hugo coming in for more. Second one falls. That's the lead back down to 10. Now we see the famous Gorlock press coming into play here. Cockburn looking for a pass, gets it off to Simon. Alford setting the screen on Sykes. Simon, that's the Burt Cockburn. Loses handle of the ball. It's going to be Gorlock possession. Rolling the ball up the court now is the Gorlocks. Picked up finally by McCrary. 10 seconds now. Sykes pulls the 3. Not going to fall. Diallo's going to get the board and the leg.
Foul call against Principia's number 2, Bobby Alford III, his second, team 7th. At the free throw line for 2
Diallo
shots,
heading back to the free throw line. This one falls. Second one rattling around. Simon. Draw a foul. Sykes not happy with it.
His first, team 3rd.
Final shot. Can't get it to fall. Halftime score, Principia up by 8, 37-29. We will be right back after halftime.
Game design at Webster is both doing the development, coding, and art, and also designing video games. What stories should we tell? What mechanics should we make? So we kind of encompass everything at Webster, and it's all under the game design program, and it's just the art of making video games.
Gaming, it definitely pulls together all sorts of other arts and visual media. Cinematography, sound design, you have your 2D art, 3D art. It all comes together and coalesces in an interactive media.
As a game major, the School of Communications makes it really easy to help me collaborate with film majors, audio majors, and animators. I've worked with film teams to film in front of the LED video wall, and it's very, very amazing to work with them, and I learn so much. And now that we can get that, it's so cool to see just everyone's work in a final product, be it a film, an audio project, or a game.
The new big gigantic LED screen, all the new computers in the computer lab over here, the new sound design lab downstairs.
So you can encompass more than just games, but you also do a lot of game making. So here at Webster, you learn Unity and Unreal Engine, the two biggest industry standard software for game development. You have a lot of classes where you're very free and you're very open. You just get the space to just make things.
My professors for the game design department are all really, really fun to work with. And they all are very much specialized. Feel that whenever you ask them questions, they can offer you their own experiences as well as advice on how to continue to further your own career.
Some of the professors has been in the gaming industry for decades, so there's a lot of knowledge over a wide variety of gaming topics. I know that I can learn from and that I want others to learn from.
I think the unique thing about this gaming program is the sense of community you have. You're not really competing with anyone, you're more or less just pushing each other to grow your own skills and tool sets.
I've made several games at Webster, and each time I've made a game I could see myself getting better. After spending so much time practicing here and having that space, I feel like I can go out and I would be able to learn anything I don't know and just keep making games.
Our mission in the philosophy department is to cultivate thinking critically and communicating effectively about significant matters to help people live more attentive, responsive, creative, and meaningful lives. We offer a major in philosophy with an emphasis in ethics and social justice, art and creativity, or with an individualized emphasis on things like ecofeminism, linguistics and philosophy of language, philosophy of race, a wide variety of things.
My experience as a student of philosophy department really helped me to be adaptable, just knowing that I can take on unexpected things and kind of adapt to new situations has been a really valuable thing for me.
Our faculty really care about student engagement. We really want to build student agency and autonomy. Classes in philosophy tend to be really heavy on discussion. A lot of reading, and then students come into class and we talk about what they've seen and what they've read and how they can apply that in other ways.
All of the professors I have kind of feel like advisors. They want to kind of foster discussion. It helps us kind of get a wider range of perspective from each other. They want the students to participate and exchange ideas.
Our graduates go on to succeed in life in a lot of different ways. We have graduates who've gone on to work as social justice lawyers, nurses, mental health counselors.
As a social worker and a therapist, I've been exposed to people that just run the gamut from a lot of different backgrounds and life experiences. Having the philosophy background has really helped me find ways to relate and connect with people. I think that I have more confidence approaching those situations.
Each year, we organize and pull off a philosophy conference that draws students from all around the region.
The philosophy conference helps to kind of build skills around planning an event, working with other people to do that, reviewing papers and presentations, and also having the opportunity to present a big project ourselves.
The experience of explaining your ideas and answering questions from an audience is really, really powerful for students.
The philosophy department community is really strong, especially among students, not only because we have classes together all the time, but also because we have the Philosophy Coalition. We spend a lot of time outside of class, and we organize the conference together, and all those things really build a good student community, which is great.
The BS in Biological Sciences is structured intentionally to provide a wide base of fundamental knowledge, but also to dive into it at a deeper level to make very strong competitive candidates so that when they graduate, they have a good chance of, reaching their goals and getting to where they want to be.
It's not just getting in the lab and learning technical skills and the process of doing research. It really is developing them also as a professional.
All of the professors, they just care so much about you here. And I've had every single professor that I've interacted with has cared that you succeed.
I love taking classes with them specifically because they have a lot of passion. And they make me love science because they just give so much enthusiasm off. And so that really, really helps me be more calm and confident in the stuff that I know. And it definitely sets you up for success.
We have state-of-the-art facilities where students can really get hands-on experience with the latest equipment and techniques that are necessary when they move out into the workforce.
You have a whole building with all this new equipment, and that's great. You need the lab equipment, and you need the professors that are willing to spend the time with you and teach you the lab techniques.
Our facilities are meant to encourage active learning in the classroom setting, in a laboratory, with a bunch of students, which promotes teamwork, but then also one-on-one independently as they do their independent research project. One of the great components of the biological sciences at Webster University is the research that we do with our students. These are authentic research projects. They work one-on-one with a mentor here at the university. They go through the entire process from developing the project, writing a proposal, and then actually carrying it out.
You're both learning at the same time. That's what grew my passion for research. Learning that you can be creative and you can do your own thing, and they're just very open and just give you a creative outlet to do whatever you need.
It builds resiliency, it builds commitment. It takes students to a place where they start to own their work and they become very confident and they become young scholars, and that evolution is wonderful.
I've always had a passion for film. When I came to Webster University and saw the actual creative process, the collaboration aspect of it, I fell in love. I knew that is what I wanted to do.
I've been able to be a part of a lot of classes that have a lot of hands-on production, which is very useful for following those career paths and attaining those goals.
All of our equipment that we have, it's helped me be able to develop a skill set that I feel like I get to learn and I get to grow on myself. We can rent out whatever equipment we need from the media center, which just gives us access to a lot of very high industry level standards.
Even after graduating, I'm finding that I run into the same equipment that I used here out in the real world. They use the same type of LED panels and walls and equipment that we use here in Sverdrup. I love the fact that I was able to operate this type of equipment this early in its development stages. I don't think any other college other than Webster could offer something like that.
As a game major, the School of Communications makes it really easy to help me collaborate with film majors, audio majors, and animators. I've worked with film teams to film in front of the LED video wall, and it's very, very amazing to work with them, and I learn so much.
There are classes where the game design, the animation, and the video majors all collaborate for projects and big events.
My professors have been amazing in just preparing us for all of the different aspects of our careers, giving us a space where it's a bit safer to make those mistakes and you can still come back from it has been very, very helpful.
My favorite day of class was when they had invited 10 different industry professionals to talk to us. We got to ask them questions and I got to make connections. That's why I'm grateful to be at Webster, to be able to have these opportunities and get these connections with all of these amazing professionals, and it gives me hope that I'll be able to get a job in the future.
The equipment that you use here and the situations that your projects and your professors put you in, they are absolutely applicable to the real world environments that you will step into once you graduate.
Being a transfer student from a community college to a university sometimes can be a little hard. There's a lot of paperwork, you have to see what requirements you meet. It can get overwhelming. However, at Webster University, they were able to walk you through the process, the application, the financial aid office, admissions. So it's not just one person, it's a whole team behind it. I started as a transfer student from a community college, and the reason why I started there was because I have no idea what I wanted it to do. Being a transfer student gave me the opportunity to kind of explore and see different options for me. I remember taking a tour, and in the tour they told us how the classes are smaller than a normal university. And to be honest, that kind of scared me a little bit, to have the one-on-one with an instructor. However, it wasn't until I actually went into the classroom and have the interaction with the professor. They want you to be successful. They want to help you. They're not here just to teach you a class. They're here to actually push you to be better and to find yourself. When I was a student back in the community college, I was shy. Even though I got all my homework done, I got all my classes done, I never actually got involved. Here at Webster, I felt like I fit in perfectly and I was able to show the real me. And that's something that I don't think I will be able to do in another university.
Back now underway here at Grand Gymnasium for the second half of the matchup between the Webster Gorloks and the Principia Panthers. Principia only 1-14 in the conference this year, but has taken an 8-point lead going into this one. Big part of that is the man who currently has the ball, Nolan Simon. Simon, multiple times pulling up from three, multiple times putting up layups. And speaking of layups, Charlie Hoffman breaks open the scoring for the Panthers. Diallo looking for more inside, instead swings it to Sykes. McCrary gets it back to Diallo. Reed now at the top. 10 seconds left. Inside look more. Reed now. Layup is gonna fall. Sebastian Reed. Simon, one plays for the Panthers. Calls for a screen from Alford, doesn't quite get it to hit. Pass goes out to Hoffman. 5 seconds left, Moore jumps after him. Pretty much stuck that one right in the corner of the rim. Does not fall. Diallo passes it right off of Sebastian Reed's back. Practically got lumbar checked there from that pass from Diallo. This time Sebastian Reed has an eye on it and gets the bucket. Timeout is going to be called by Principia. We will be right back. Back underway now. After that timeout, Principia has the ball and maintains a 6-point lead. Webster slowly but surely cutting the deficit down, doing a good job on defense. Nolan Simon kicks it out. Three balls not gonna hit. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound by Sykes. McCrary gets it into Diallo. Back to Sykes, McCrary. Reed now finally gets a chance with the ball. Diallo. 10 seconds on the clock. McCrary thinks about it, then pulls up. Doesn't get it to fall. Good rebound by Sykes. Diallo puts up the board. Falls out of the hands of both Carl Moore and Charlie Hoffman. Principia retains the possession though. Simon looking for a lane inside. Bends his body at a weird angle. Not good though. Diallo kicks it to Reed, crossing down in front of the net. Not gonna fall, gets his own board and puts it back in. Big dog moment for Sebastian Reed. Ball movement here, Altar, sorry, not Altar, Alford, 100% my fault. Alford trying to drive in, not gonna get it to fall in, but Principia is gonna maintain. Goodness. Maintain possession, there we go. Hibbert and Hugo coming in for the Gorlocks. McCrary and Moore out. Simons inbound gets tipped away. Sykes is going to be credited with the steal there. Diallo back to Sykes, back to Diallo. Inside to Hugo. Driving in is Reed. Lots of contact, another rebound from Reed. Despite not being the tallest person on the court, Sebastian Reed is sure pulling in those offensive boards like it's none of his business. Alford. Foul called on Hugo. None of the people on the court wearing the Webster white agree with that one.
His first, team first of the second half. At the line for Principia,
Alford now.
Bobby Alfred III.
Second one's gonna fall. Warlock's only down by 4 now. Bringing it up is Hibbert. Finds Hugo inside. Diallo pops the 3. Off the front of the rim. Tipped away, great play. Hibbert now thinks about the 3, driving in. Hugo gets the lay. Great ball movement by the Gorlocks, cutting the lead down to only 2. Driving in is Williams. Williams puts up the floater and it's gonna fall. Sykes stops for 3. Not gonna fall, tipped out by Smith. Williams now. Misses the layup. Rebound by Simon, but a foul called on Diallo.
Foul call against Webster's number 1, Alpha Diallo, his first, team second.
Simon gets his first one to fall.
Substitution in for the Gorlocks.
Buster's now coming in for Diallo. Looks like Booker Simmons is coming in for someone. Subbing in for Marty Sykes. Second one falls. Webster with the inbound to Hibbert. Hibbert now wide open from 3. Takes his time and pulling it. Can't get it to fall. Good hustle by Reed to get that ball. Hugo now puts up a shot. And a foul is called on Principia. Hugo's heading to the line for 2.
Foul call against Principia's number 1, Jordan Williams, his first, team's first of the second half. Justin Hugo at the line for your Gorlocks.
First one falls for Hugo. It keeps going back up. Second one for Hugo falls. Ripped away by Hugo. Reed now driving in. Layup is gonna fall. Gorlocks cut the deficit to 2. Three ball now, Williams. Jordan Williams is gonna sink that one. Reed. Maybe a layup, maybe a pass, gets it to Hugo. And Hugo once again draws the foul.
Foul called against Principia's number 2, Bobby Alford III. His third, team second. Justin Hugo at the line for the Gorloks.
First one falls for Hugo.
Checking in for Principia, number 15, Demetrius Torrance. Additionally, number 30, Charlie Hoffman.
Hugo now setting up for his second. 2 for 2 goes Hugo. Williams driving in. Kicks it out to Torrance. Torrance pops a 3. Rattles in and out. Torrance can't believe it. Quick thinking by the Gorloks getting a down court fast. Luster thinks 3. Drives inside instead and gets it to fall. Gorloks down to a 1-point deficit. Delay of game is called on Webster.
Foul called against Webster News, number 2, Jonah Hibbert. His first, team third.
Three, blocked by Diallo. Up to Simmons, gets to Hibbert, back to Simmons. Luster popping to 3, takes the lead for the Gorloks. Josh Luster. Luster giving the Gorloks their first lead today. Here with 12:30 left to go. Tipped away by Diallo, though it is recovered by Simon. 10 left on the clock. Looking for a way inside of Simon. Ball is passed out of bounds. Grant Gymnasium, even though half the people have left from senior night, it's still buzzing. Carl Moore Jr. now back in the game. Hibbert looking to make something happen. Inside look. Carl Moore gets fouled on the play. Carl Moore has a great chance here.
Foul called against Principia's number 30, Charlie Hoffman. His third, team third. At the line for the Gorloks, number 24, Carl Moore Jr.
First one falls.
Officials timeout on the floor. Substitution checking in for the Gorlocks, number 15, Sebastian Reed.
Looks like Diallo is coming out of the game for the Gorlocks, maybe due to an injury and a cut somewhere on his body. Marty Sykes comes in for Booker Simmons. Gets it to fall, Carl Moore Jr., making it look easy. 12 minutes to go here in this one from Grand Gymnasium. Gorlocks coming back all the way down from double digits, now up by 4. Simon takes up open mid-range, not gonna make it. Marty Sykes able to get the contest off just in time. Carl Moore Jr. now driving in. Through contact, can't get it to fall, rattling around. Luster manages to get it out to Hibbert, who gets it to Marty Sykes for 3. Can't get it to fall though. Moore, rebound. And 1! Crowd going absolutely crazy for Carl Moore Jr. Three-point play chance for Moore, and he gets it to go. Gorlocks extending the lead to 7. Newton Smith getting it off to Alford. Hand off Nolan. Bumped out of bounds. Called in favor of the Gorlocks. Nolan Simon slips, loses handle of the ball, and can't recover it in time.
Entering the game for Principia, number 0, DeMontre Jones.
Jones comes in for Nolan Simon. Brings this one up, gets it off to Luster. Inside look, Moore has nothing but space. 9-point lead now for the Gorlocks. Timeout called on the floor. We'll be right back. Back underway after the timeout. 11 minutes left in this one. Gorlocks up 9. Once down by at least 14 points. Gorlocks came back here in this second half. Give themselves the biggest lead of the game so far that they've had. Deep 3. Falls short for Cockburn. Sebastian Reed gets it over to Luster. Hibbert finds more inside. Gets it through contact once more. Carmore Jr. is like a freight train. Cockburn covered by two guys. Turnaround jumper. Good rebound run to Alford, and Alford fighting through traffic to get that one to fall in. Hibbert moves it up. Sykes. To Luster. Reed almost loses handle of that one. Luster back over to Hibbert. 10 on the shot clock. Reed's going to pull up from his favorite spot. This is once again, but Carl Moore. It's like there's nobody else out there that can compete with him. It's unbelievable what he can do. Jones thinking about driving in, gets it to Smith. Parker now. No look pass. Alford thinks about it, doesn't take it, tries to back down Sebastian Reed. Foul is called on Reed though.
His second, team's fourth of the second half.
Parker takes a three. Off the front of the rim, tipped away by Alford, but recovered by Reed. Luster over to Sykes. Reed inside once again, Moore. Passes it to Reed, cutting in. Weren't expecting that one. Gorlock's up 13 now. Alford going to be fouled by Luster as he drives in. Two will head to the line.
Foul called against the Gorlocks, number 23, Josh Luster. His first, team fifth. At the line for Principia for two shots, number 2, Bobby Alford III.
Alford up for his first free throw. Does not fall.
Substitutions entering the game.
Principia needed that one to fall to get some kind of momentum back.
An additional substitution for the Gorlocks, number 21, Gabe
McCrary and Diallo coming into this one. Luster and Hibbert taken out. Second one now. Does fall. 1 for 2 for Alford. Diallo. More. Sykes thinks about pulling three. Doesn't quite get the handle off. Reed to Diallo. Sykes. Pull up. Ice in his veins. Sykes the second. 15-point lead for the Gorlocks. 8 minutes left to go. Principia wants a chance. At this one, they're going to have to do something, and they're going to have to do something quick. Cockburn. Less than 10 to go. Fakes a drive inside Smith. Does not get it to fall. Rebound rattles around, ends up in the hands of Sykes. Diallo gets it to Moore. Moore gets stripped of the ball. Cockburn ends up with it. Smith, one-on-one with Sykes. And Smith is gonna get the and one to fall.
Basket is good. Foul called against the Gorlocks, number 11, Jamar Sykes the second. His second, team sixth. Into the game for the Gorlocks, number 35, Justin Hugo. At the line for Principia for the game one free throw, number 13, Nolan Simon.
Simon taking his and one free throw now. Not gonna happen. Rebound by Hugo. Gorlocks take their time heading up the court. Opening up the wing for Diallo. Diallo fakes the shot. Pass intended for Hugo. I don't think Hugo was ready for it. I think he was trying to get in position to get that rebound. And this one's going to end up as a turnover on the part of Diallo. Alford, guarded by Sykes, drives in. Double jump. Ball not anywhere close to the rim. Reed is going to be the one to grab it. McCrary. McCrary will be fouled. Heading down the court. Almost 7 minutes exactly left to go. Hugo pops a midi. Can't get it to fall. Smith now. First dunk of the game for either team. Eaton Smith. Two-handed slamma-jamma. Hugo. Hand off to Sykes. Gets the screen back. McCrary looking to find Hugo in the paint. Does. Hitting around the defender. Hits it off the bottom of the backboard. Recovered by Principia. Now Nolan Smith looking for the layup. Blocked by Diallo. Marty Sykes holding the ball up at the top of the key. Looking for the inside cut. Reed for three. Not going to fall. Good effort from McCrary to try and tip that one out of the hands of Smith, but it's not going to happen. Williams, floater, doesn't fall. Rebound, Eaton Smith. Out to Parker for three. And it falls. Principia only down by 8 now. Timeout is called. We'll be right back. Back here underway. 5:40 left to go here at Grange Gymnasium. Gorlocks have an 8-point lead, trying to hold on to as long as they can. Inside look to Moore, shipped away. Isaiah Parker thinking about running it himself, ends up slowing it down. Holford, done by Hibbert, driving inside. Luster's trying to rip it away from him. It's not going to happen, though.
Foul call against the Gorlocks, number 2, Jonah Hibbert. His second, team 7th. At the line for 1-on-1 free throws, number 2, Bobby Alford, the third.
Free throw doesn't fall once again for Alford. Hibbert. Bringing this one up, hands it off to Diallo. Diallo to Reed, back to Diallo, over to Hibbert. Hibbert thinks about it. Inside look to Moore. Pass to Reed, blocked away by Alford. Now Nolan Smith bringing the ball down, pulls up from the free throw line. Rebound by Alford. Alford puts it up himself, up and under, not gonna fall. Rebound. Grabbed by Luster. Great pass to Diallo. Diallo loses handle of it. Webster pops it for three. Not gonna fall. Rebound by Moore. Falls away to Gorlocks. Fighting for it. Jump ball. Principia gets the possession arrow. Gets to Parker. Inside pass. It's gonna fall. 6-point lead now for the Gorlocks. Can they hold on to it? Webster over to Hibbert. Looking inside Moore. Moore puts up a crazy layup, doesn't get it to fall. Webster, though, grabs the rebound. Floater of his own. And foul. Gonna be called on Principia.
Substitution from Gorlocks, number 11, Javon Sykes, the second.
Diallo thinks about the shot. Inside look to Moore. Passing to Sykes, Luster. 5 left on the clock. Luster to Diallo. Diallo, good crossover, puts up a shot, doesn't fall. Moore with the rebound to Luster, and Luster gets the layup.
His second, team 8th. At the line for 1-on-1 free throws, number 2, Bobby Alford, the third.
Alford back again, once more to the line. Up for 2 free throws. Sorry, only 1. Final 3 minutes of this one. Sykes brings this one up. Great screen by Moore. Sykes driving in, gets the layup to fall. Webster reclaims a double-digit lead. Smith. To Williams. Williams back to Smith. Smith driving in. Back to Williams. Williams pops a 3. It falls. Principia. Back to a 7-point lead. This one's coming down to the wire. Sykes gets the layup once more. Final 2 minutes of this one. Principia is going to have to make some quick buckets. Williams gets the ball stolen away from him by Diallo. Gets it over to Sykes. Back inside, Diallo gets the layup. More rebound and put it back. 11-point lead for the Gorlocks. One more stop and this one might just be all over. Timeout called by Principia. We'll be right back. Final minute and a half here of Gorlock basketball. Principia thinking of everything they can. Simon, 10 on the shot clock. Not a lot of time to waste. I'm surprised Principia isn't going up for a shot. Simon pulls up for three, doesn't fall. Rebound by Moore. Coast to coast goes Carl Moore. Can he get it in? He does. 13-point lead, less than a minute left to go. Webster all but securing the victory here today. Webster moves back above 500. Principia, an abysmal 1-15 in the conference. Never been such a low point for Principia College.
At the line for the 1-on-1 free throw, number 4, Eaton Smith.
Almost got to feel bad, honestly. They're not bad players. Trust me, Principia is a good team. I don't know what's going on over there, but they have talent. Second ball. Doesn't fall, rebound Diallo. Trying to get the press on to the Gorlocks. Not gonna work. Reed looking inside to Moore. Moore trying to pass it around. Can't get it to Luster. 27 seconds on the clock. Simon over to Williams. Williams driving in. Back out. Smith pulls up. Can't get it to fall. Luster with the board. And Webster is going to dribble this one out. Final score, 76-64. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on Wednesday for more Gorlocks basketball. My name's been Matt Rumping. Have a good night.